Oh my gosh. It's him. John Wilds. How are we doing? Boom, 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 boom. Oh, this one has everything. Nice. Yeah, this is the one. The tier list definitive edition. How are we doing, Juice? How are we doing today? Happy Big Wednesday. This is my attempt at a April Fool's joke. I'm making a fucking tier list, which I don't expect to do ever again. At least publicly. Haha. Haha, haha. Mostly because I have nothing else to do today, so. Until late at night. Good one? Thank you. Da-da-da-da-da-da. All right. Let's start with some dulls. Mm, 96. Okay. Dub. Dub. Oh, right. We had a timer. I forgot. Starting soon. Why is it offset? Uh, hit me with Brazil. Fuck. It's Tokyo. Nice country. Oh god. Oh god. Uh oh. Oh god. It's here. Oh god. It's in Polynesia again. Malawi. Oh fuck, no, that's in my fault. I'm a bigot. Malawi sounds Polynesian. Mm-hmm. Tahiti. Haiti? No, Tahiti, man. Mm-hmm. Da-da-da. What, Solomon Islands? Oh god. Fiji. Guam. It's a territory, by the way. I knew that. Is it Vanuatu again? Fuck you. Why must you... Tuvalu? I'm running out of, like... Tuvalu's warmer? Bro, they're tiny places. Tonga? Please! Please! I'm cooked. Closest is Fiji. Samoa? Samoa Joe? Oh. But dude, whatever it's in Polynesia, I can't. I can't. I'm dead. Why do? Unfortunate. Horsel did not work. What would be an April Fool's horse? What's a April Fool? What's a word for fool? What's a synonym for fool that has 5 letters? Word? Nice, good one, dude. You really are on your A game today. I could tell when you liked my April Fool's joke. Okay, dude. I'm just a mirror, dude. I reflect the energy thrown at me. I'm also eating a snack. Just because you got a small island. At this point, I'm kind of a Polynesian expert. Wasp. Starry. Fuck. Star is a word. Fools. It has an F in it. Fault. Doesn't have an A. Doesn't have an L. Doesn't have a T. It'd be nice if it was fault. Facts. No S, no T. Fight. Doesn't have a T though. Files. Doesn't have an L though. It's not a plural because it would have given me the S. Okay, so that's flex. No L. Beck. Fines. No S. Fiddle. It'd be nice. Fip. Fish. Fuck. No, not fuck. Fanboy. Fever. No R. It would have been nice if it was fever. Filter. Fibs. Fib. Fickle. Fixie. Fizzy. Nice. Zam. Which has a higher population weighted mean elevation? I'm gonna say the mountain province in the Philippines. Just, I don't know, a hunch. Which is the higher population density? R is 4 kilometers. I mean, it can't be rural Burundi. Surely. I'm gonna go urban center, New York, for some reason. Which is the higher population of workers employed in the education services industry. Yeah, it has to be NYC. Higher percentage of population employed in the education. College Station City, Texas. Something tells me College Station might have a college there. No offense to anyone from Oklahoma, but I don't know if Wichita has that many percentage of workers employed in education. Something tells me. Just a higher population weighted PM 2.5 pollution. What is that? Population weighted pollution statistics are calculated by computing the statistic for each person in the region and averaging the results. Bella Vista in Brazil, Paraguay, or industrial. I mean, it has to be India. No offense. A little bit of offense. What are you doing over there? Which has a higher mean high temperature, daily high temperature. I mean, it has to be fucking Nevada, though, right? That shit is a furnace. You can't. I mean, it is Cold Springs, though. I feel like it's silly, though. It has to be Nevada. Incoming red? Maybe. Fuck. Fuck. Basically, time to get drunk. Let's do CNA2 Nerdle. 5 stars, it says. Tired. This movie is about the destructive nature of man, the dangers of unchecked power, and the innate will of perseverance of life in all forms. Wired. Characters rock. That's too fucking millennial for me to understand what it's trying to say. I swear to God, these people speaking riddles. Probably get rid of this really quickly so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Minecraft? Yeah, it could be actually. Let me go with I feel like the wordy one is gonna be very quickly. I try and relate to actor in this film because in this scenario I too would just walk around being sexy and flirting with actor, then get injured at literally the first instance of danger and spend the rest of the time lying dramatically on a table, still being sexy and annoying everyone but with my top off this time. Has to be Jurassic Park. It's Jurassic Park. We all Zoolander? It would have been a close contender, but I know a Jurassic Park. Yeah, Jeff Goldblum being just sexy. Pretty good. Uh what, connections and then guess the game? We have a few new ones actually. So I want to make room for those. Let's go guess the game. How you doing, BJ? Keeping well? Oh fuck. Cerebral fools. I feel like this is a GG go next. Miller Life, Gun, Dos Equis. Oh my god, Dos Equis. Miller Lite, Green Day. Top Gun. I'm looking for beers. Come on, guys, beers. Blue Moon. I know is one. Is Red Stripe one? Red Stripe. I believe PJ. W. But okay, so Green Day, Pink Floyd, U2. What's the last band? Oh, this one's pretty easy, actually. Turns out. What? Three Doors, Mile City, Mile High, The Big Apple, Big Easy. Three Doors Down. Okay, so this is Mile High City, Big Apple, Big Easy. Is this New York? City City. Top Gun. These are movies, right? Oh, this is to the future backwards. Yeah, these are movies. Top Gun. The Singing in the Rain, Back to the Future, Blue Velvet. All right, so we can do that one actually. So this is New York? Question mark. Second City. Okay. I didn't know they called it the Second City. I'm not a New Yorker. Maybe it's just a tourist thing. Oh, let's get into the big heavy hitters. What the hell is this? The answer is very clearly Vanguard. No, that was it called. The shitty game that flopped instantly. It came out a couple years ago. Has that vibe though, huh, right? Has that like space vibe. Is it Borderlands maybe? See something? Oh, Concord. Not Borderlands. No, it has a Metacritic of 80%. I don't think Concord really swung that high. Or swung at all. They start giving us clues. 80%, huh? Bunch of wiring. It still looks sci-fi. Let's go with Mass Effect, just for the lulz. Guardians of the Galaxy? Whoa! That's a deep pull. That's not what I wanted to. I never would have. I've literally not seen this game like or any footage of it whatsoever. It looks like a fever dream. It's a good game. Oh, okay. It was on Cuck Pass. Hell yeah. Like at the start. The reason I said Concord is because it reminded me of Guardians of the Galaxy, but I didn't know there was a game of Guardians of the Galaxy. So I guess in a roundabout way, we were all right. More game guesser? No. We play the real guesser now. Let me move myself out of the way so you can really appreciate the delicacies on screen. What the fuck is that, pizza? Don't worry about it. So we have a ham, mushroom, and salami pizza. It looks like it got run over. Or a sausage in parentheses alleged plus chips and like a squirt of some kind of pink sauce, like shrimp cocktail sauce. Where's the sausage? In a roll, by the way. I would go for the pizza. Oh, it was a bonus round. Dear God. Um, sorry. Nice 2 package slices of American cheese. This looks like these both look disgusting though. Hmm. Sausage chips and stuffing, or steak pie, mashed peas and gravy. The steak looks really good. The steak pie, not bad. I know people hate the peas. Listen, I've been told by reliable sources that they taste way better than they look. So that being said, these sources come from the island known as Great Britain, so you cannot really take them at face value. All that to say, it's probably not as bad as it looks. Okay, okay. We got cheesy chips or a dirty mac, curry goat, and crispy onion. Oh, I mean, goat kind of wins though. A chicken box looks really good for £6. 6 quid. It's a bargain. 3 steak tacos with green sauce and chipotle cream. Does look pretty good, yeah. Or this pathetic looking chicken burger. I'm sorry, UK. You can't win. Both of these look really good, actually, but I think I'm going to go with the Korean chicken and chips. It's half a pound more expensive, but it looks better. And the green boys. Oh, God. Attention, chat. I have food now? Word? What you got? Also get influenced. Double mash and liquor. I'm gonna go with this pathetic cheeseburger. Okay. Oh, the double smash. Oh, that looks hella good with a pepper. Dog with a pepper has to be it, dude. I can't believe Britain actually got something right. Look at these fries as well. I think Peppa wins. Yeah. Buffet place to go to, and they got me a plate. Hell yeah. Sausage rolls in parentheses without the sausage. Okay. I guess I just invented it. It like I imagined the sausage in my mind. That kind of looks like a sausage, but I don't know what. If that's not the sausage, I don't know. I don't want to know what is. Go with this one then. I mean, Croatia kind of fucking though. £7 for 11 sausages? That's a bargain. You know how much 11 sausages is? With like bread, you can order a pint as well to go. Fuck. Carbonara on what looks to be a whole unbaked loaf of dough. Like a cookie or some shit. Look, it's cracking and everything. That shit's dry as hell. I mean, this one was kind of free. I do be a scrambler myself, peerless in my craft, but I think today was very easy. If I do say so myself. Well, since we're gonna be doing Monster Hunter today, let's do Monster Hunter. How does this work? Main game, disable small monsters, please. So hit me with a. Hit me with a. Gypseros. So it's elementless. It's higher than Gen 1. Terrible start. Give me a Kuga. My boy Kuga. Alright, Gen 3, 4, or 5. I guess technically 6 as well. Could be a Doshagama. Sorry, we're getting a drink? No worries, bro. Gen 3, 4, or 5. What's the Gen 4 no element? Jagras? The Great Hagras? It's a Gen 4, 3 or 4. That's where I kind of fold. I don't remember these. Why is it called Beta Crocs? What? I just noticed. What does that mean? Beta Crocs. Must that input read my music or some crap? Gen 4, no element, huh? Great Mako? The heck is a Mako when it's home? Macau? No, it is Gen 4. Isn't Diablos? But Diablos was Gen 2, right? Maybe there's a variant of Diablos in Gen 4. Pretty sure Diablos is. Oh. Never played any of these, so I have no input. Well, we were close. Well, since we're thinking of Monobios. We're trying so hard, dude. Jibs is the one that's played Gen 4. I haven't actually played Gen 4 myself. I know of some of them, like Chameleos, right? Some variants as well, I know. I guess, what? I thought Chameleos was no element. Oh. Queen? I'm not a big fan of Queen myself personally. I think they make great music, but Stelis? What are you talking about? Celtus? Barely water. Ba-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Isn't Jaggy and Baggy also no element? They're Gen 3 guys, by the way. I don't know if you knew this. How about my friend Arturo? Nope. Okay. I'm just hitting Gen 3s for days because apparently they were all in Rise. Is it Bloodbath? I think I already did a Bloodbath. Yeah. I did Bloodbath. Diablo. Is there Scylla one? She's Gen 4. Steve. Sere. Close. They're weak to thunder and ice. And they're from 4U. Trying to think of any else. Red Helm. Damn. It's specifically for you or for generations. Fuck. Tigrex? I like the absolutely wordy. I'm just selecting every Tigrex, bro. All right, guys, it's not Tigrex, by the way. Just thought you would know. Herm is water. You gotta save us, Jeebus. We have to get to the tier list. In the meantime, I'm gonna change music. What do you guys want to listen to today? Mephisto? Fuck, man. That's what I'm thinking. Wasn't Moran my boy Jen Moran? I'm picking all the morons. Fuck. I tried my best, guys. Zamtrios? They'd be water, though. Zam. Tatsu? Damn. My goat washed? You cannot. Look, it's a 6-star monster. It's weak to ice and thunder. Wasn't there another Shaw as well? Didn't this game have like 10 billion Shaws? Wow, Shaw. I'm trying my best here, man. You're not doing well today. Listen, it's weak to ice and thunder. There has to be something there. There's so many monsters in for you now. Bro, no element is so fucking niche. Yeah. Shouldn't that be easier to pinpoint? I guess not. We also haven't gotten the type, by the way, which is crazy. Oh, it's a Neopteron. For you has everyone? The whole gang's here, dude? Yeah, like actually every monster? Da 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 ba da da ba da ma define was on the screen. Da 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 da. We picked all the Celtas though, right? It was specifically Desert Celta's Queen. Which one did we pick? Or you picked? This one. Normal Celta's Queen. Man, subspecies suck. All right, three more dolls, and then we get into the tier list. I think we've stalled long enough. So we're looking at a Kirkland's signature ground beef patties, somehow stacked 18. 18. What is that? Octaves? What? Give me a 12.99. Oh God, 12.99. Not 19,000. Really? 15.99? 17.99? I was gonna go higher. I'm gonna go 20.49. 19.49. Yeah, makes some kind of sense. I wouldn't pay. Is that 18 patties? If so, I guess that's a reasonable price. All right, these are the new ones beef recommended to me. Oh my God, shut up. Turn it to night mode. Turned it off. So it's a big old pink, by the way. Moon lost to this one. Yeah, because he sucks. Somewhere here. Okay. Ba, 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 da, ba. It's like a peach color. Question is, how do I replicate that peach color? Is it on? No, it has to be on this end. Oh, how do I replicate that? Oh. It's like reddish. Let me skip this one as well. That's orange. Literally orange. I know the color that I'm trying to go for, but I just can't find it at the wheel. Because it's like reddish. It's not quite there as orange. Oh, we found it. We found it. We found it. We found it. It wasn't that bright. Somewhere here? Not bad. Basically a greenish yellow. Dude, I should have been a woman. No. It was pretty bright. I think this is gonna be the worst one. Oh, way too saturated, but it's fine. Another pink? Let's go, dude. I love pink. Pink's such a good color. It was more of a reddish pink. What? It was a purpley pink. Oh, that is the most offensive green known to man. Dog, you can't tell the difference. How is that an 8? All right, whatever, man. Give me my score. Fuck you. That 3 actually ruined it, by the way. Oh well. Blonde? Tell me there's a difference between these two colors. Tell me. If unless you're a robot. Pussy. Alright, we need to turn off the music for this one. Because this one's important. I hope you guys are just musicians. What? How's that way off? I'm gonna lower it for you guys. I forgot it. Fuck. Yeah, I forgot it. I was thinking of something else. That's not fair. Man. There we go. We found it. Oh, that was super low. Woohoo! I mean, it does not get any better than that, dude. Not bad. These two fucked me. That's what happens with percentages, though. We didn't do the Dark Souls one. Let's do it then, real quick. 2032. Yeah, let's see you try, Mr. Musician Man. Mr. Musician Man. Hmm? Hmm? You won't. You won't. I know you won't. Because you're allergic to trying. He's gonna go like, yeah. Colon 33. Classic. This guy is so easily read. That's why he can't play fighting games. He's an open book, this guy. Let's go with a Logarius. Start off with a good one. Put the music back on. No weaknesses, huh? Give me a Gwyn, Lord of. Never mind. You're covering? For what? The right side? Oh, barely. Yeah. It's only the resistances anyway. Da, 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 da. Ba, ba, da, ba, da, ba, 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 ba. Asylum Demon. I'm gonna go with Ceaseless Discharge. Thick Queen. It's a dude, bro. But I'm not gonna judge. So it's not Dark Souls or Bloodborne. It's not gonna be Iron Golem. He says judgingly. No, I don't judge. I'm not a judgeler. I'm an eyeliler. Iron King. He's weak to something. I'm trying to think of all the no weaknesses. I'm in too deep. No, they're weak to something. I like where your head's at though. Let's just get a Dark Souls 2 and okay. So we discard Dark Souls 2. What's left? 3, Elden Ring, maybe Demon Souls. Oh, thank God it's not Demon Souls. Oh, phew. Me when I never played Demon Souls, really? But it not be Elden Ring? It's gonna be Elden Ring, bro. Yeah. Aga? It's Elden Ring. All right, let's put our noggins together, huh? Think of every Elden Ring boss. Up all night. I can think of a few, like the Falling Star. All right, bitch. Fuck you. How about the no? What's it called? Oh fuck! I forgot his name. My boy. Oh, close. Elden Sleep with no weaknesses. Elmer is not Elden Sleep, dude. Elmer is goated. Elmer is like Giga Chad. He frame mogs every other boss at his size, dude. But he's in a sleeper game. This is the guy who's never played Peak. Fuck. Bigger than Astle. Bale? Now Bale is weak to harpoons, dude. I can tell you've never read the lore. Oh, wait, no. I thought my mouse charger fell over, but it didn't. It's connected to the mouse still. It's smaller than Elden Beast. Curse you, Bale. I think Malekith is also not weak to anything. Fuck you, 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 fuck you. Classy? God damn it. Dog. Who is you? Who the fuck is you? Maybe a resistive fire? So, what's his face? Fire giant? No, it's weak to something. Rykard? No, Rykard's weak to fire? Since when? They're weak. Shrug emoji. It's Gideon. I lied. Radigan? No, he's weak to. He's very frail. He's a frail man. Morky? I get. Oh! Oh! Dub. It was Moog. Big W. All right, we're done here. Uh, let's put some. Let's put some. What music should we put? Helldivers Duel. Is that even a thing? Nope. Not in the curated list. It's not. Monster Hunter themes. Let's go with Monster Hunter Chill playlist. Let's go with that. Why not? 3 hours? Yeah, go for it. All right. So the idea, put simply, is to rank all the Monster Hunter Wilds monsters in the only way we know how, and it's a tier list. So the metrics for this are varied. Let's go with like mechanics. Obviously, very important how a monster feels to fight. I think variety is also important. Say if a monster is very particularly easy with a weapon or like a class of weapons, and then a nightmare for every other weapon, it is gonna fall down the list. I think design is also important, like music, visual design, sound design, behavior. All of that falls into the design. What else? What else should we say, chat? Did I put chat up on screen? Now I think about it. Do I even have chat? I do. Location? I don't think location really matters. We could say location. But yeah, mechanics, design, variety. There's also just gotta be a subjective vibes-based approach. Oh, and also fashion slash equipment. I think that's important. Because like obviously we fight monsters to kill them and get their parts and craft shit. And even if you're dude, it's so funny. I'm gonna go on a tangent here. It's so funny seeing like fashion for the game, and I'm gonna illustrate it with paint. This has been my experience looking at what people call fashion in Monster Hunter games, by the way. It's like a guy posting on Reddit, and he's gonna go like, rate my fashion, and it's just a brick wall of a dude. Like the bulkiest fucking equipment known to man or beast. That's for like male characters. And for female characters, it's like, oh wait, I gotta put it below. For female characters, the fashion is rate my fashion. And then it's just what you would expect, by the way. That looks different. She has a skirt on. I don't know why I don't know why they're there. Hold on. I haven't seen a woman in a while, apparently. All right, there you go. Oh, and a big hair, by the way. Big hair. That's what fashion is for Monster Hunter players. So I think fashion is important. I think variety in fashion is important because otherwise we just get like scantily clad bricks or like women. All right, so going back to the tier list, I think we could start, right? Or women? I'm saying that. What do you mean? Because there's only one. There's only essentially one type for each character type. It's either bulky dude or like standard woman. That's not on me. That's on Capcom. You can't even get crazy like you can in Dragon's Dogma with like the sliders. They heavily restricted the character creator for Wilds, and I don't think that's like a hot take or anything. Dog, why are you so loud? Poke Village is giga loud. All right. Let's make a tier. Let's make a tier for like. Pending. So let's go with a Jarakan. I personally really like a Jarakan. I think the fashion is cool. The whole like Buddhist esque vibe, like wrathful deity type beat. I really like it. Are you gonna pull up the armors? I could. So I could do like. Let me see. A Jarakan set. I don't want to use Factual Life, dude. Hold on. Is there any armor? Okay, yeah. Game 8 has it. I'll look it up in Game 8. So yeah, like the Wrathful Deity type beat. Really cool. It's obviously just what we described though. It's just a cube, but the halo, the fire effect is cool. That's for fashion. For mechanics, I think he's very cool. The way they implemented blast on him, like compared to Bracky. Bracky's probably like the most obvious comparison. He's like a mix between Bracky and Rajang, I think. He's very fun to fight. Yeah. The way they implemented blast is cool. I don't think he can trigger your blast, but maybe he can by hitting you. He just like procs it. If he doesn't, I just smoked it. I just imagined that. But yeah, I think he's cool to fight and with different weapons too, right? In my head, there's like 3 different kinds of weapons in Monster Hunter. There's a weapon that focuses on like countering, which can be either by blocking or by evading, and then a weapon that just focuses on hyper armor. So those are the really 3 kinds of weapons. And then bowguns, but everyone fucking laughs at bowguns, no offense. Offsetting the cannonball is Kino, yeah. Or like charge countering it, or yeah, all of that stuff. He has a power clash as well, so I'm biased as well. Range. Listen, let's say bow. Okay, let's not say range because bow is closer to like a counter weapon than it is a ranged weapon. Like bow and dual blades are basically the same weapon, except one has a bar to like fill and the other one doesn't. I guess they both technically have a bar to fill. But yeah, let's not listen. Light bow guns as well. Just kind of they're in their own little ballpark. So yeah, I think I don't think the Ajarakan weapons are really good. The armor itself is not good. It's never seen any kind of like spotlight. As you're grinding up the tree, I don't think it's good either. I think the insect glaive is good. Maybe. They all look good. Yeah, okay. By looks, yes, all the weapons look good. I'm sad that there's no. It's weird that it's a power clash weapon. There's a gun lance for it, but there's no lance, a Jarakan weapon. So I think that's disrespectful, personally. But solid A, I think. Like I really like him. I wish he was tougher, if anything. Even with the is it like a 9-star quest? There's a 9-star event quest. He's still not that tough. Like numbers wise. But mechanically he's a great monster. Also by designs, they just nailed everything about him. Like the whole like wrathful monkey. Very cool. Let's go with Dosha first. I think this is like Alpha Dosha. Practically speaking, there's no difference, right? One of them is just bigger than the other. Uh, Dosha's a cool starting monster. The famous bear dog teaches you about wounds, teaches you about offsets. Alpha comes with a pack gimmick. Yeah. But like is it the only I think there's only 2 pack animals in this entire no, 3 pack animals in this entire game, right? There's Yan Kudku, the Hirabami, and then the Doshagumas. It's not really a mechanic. I don't think so. Well, it definitely is a mechanic, but like it's not meaningful in any way. I think it's just like flavor. Yan isn't. Well, Yan is in packs though. There's like 3 Yans. You spawn a lot of them. Isn't that what a pack is? Am I tripping? You have to separate them with dung pods, or they just fly around. They bully you. I mean, practically speaking, it's a pack. No, packs have smaller versions of the alpha. The Hirabami is also not a pack animal. So this is literally the only pack animal in the entire game, huh? Going by that definition, which I'm not convinced by. Like a real pack monster. Okay. I think it's okay. So it's a good fight. I don't mind it. It has a power clash. It's fine to fight with every weapon, I think. I don't think there's a single weapon that's like a struggles. Oh yeah, the weapons were goated at launch. Like Doshiguma and Doshiguma and Guardian Doshiguma weapons were like absolutely fucking goated before we started like figuring out affinity sources and everything. Just a raw 240 blue sharpness stat stick. Pretty good. The rough bone look. Yeah, it's pretty metal. I like it. Let's skip over the big ones really quick. Let's go with like the starters. Balahara. Oh yeah, the armor. Doshoguma set. I guess there's only the Guardian, but they're the same. I mean, they look good. They got this weird like Wormabe. It's the Balahara. I ended up really, really, really liking the Balahara set. People didn't like the spikes, and like in terms of fashion, they're difficult to get going. But I think the Balahara set is really nice, personally speaking. I don't do they even have weapons though? I don't think Balahara has weapons. So I guess that's the downside. But overall, it's kind of like a middling boss, huh? Or monster. Also has that really annoying thing where like it's Lance. Oh right, it does have weapons. You're right. Yeah. They're pretty good looking. Balahara Lance. It like grows. Oh yeah, this is the gun lance. Oh yeah, it has the revolver. Sheesh. This is the break action revolver for gun lance too. Yeah, it's pretty good overall. Nothing crazy. They're not good though, like in terms of stats. So good fashion. I like the design. But besides that, I think it's like a C tier. Nothing crazy. Blangonga. Uh, I'm fine with Blangonga. He kind of falls over. Probably is like the poster child of like skimpy armor sets. This one and like some of the event ones. Everyone loves their Blango set. DIMO. Yeah, I think he has a power clash with Lance. Is like a free meal, like legitimately. But like with other weapons, I can see how he could be annoying. Another pack monster. That is true. That's two pack monsters, but he doesn't have an alpha variant, I guess. He's just Blangonga. He's John Blangonga, and the little guys are Blangos. Which is why it's weird that this one considered the alpha a separate version, but whatever. Yeah, we'll put it in D. I don't much care for Blangonga. The armor set is funny. Some Blango weapons had their time to shine. Like the Blango bow was the best bow for a while. I think the Blango insect glaive was pretty good for a while. They look good as well. They've got that same like Central Asian Buddhist aesthetic. The Blango hammer goes crazy. It doesn't show it. Actually, I should be in game for this, huh? Same with for Frenzy, by the way. It doesn't change anything. Yeah, you're right. No, while the game launches, we can do this. I'll put the we'll put that there really quickly. Let me see. Actually, I should put Frenzy in a tier lower. No cap. No capulation. The Frenzy tier, yeah, F for Frenzy. In my opinion, Frenzy sucked as a mechanic. It didn't do anything. The only thing it did really was just like stat pad, essentially. So they're all going here. It doesn't do, yeah, it just increases their damage dealt, I'm pretty sure, which is like such a lazy design. Really boring. Oh, that's the game launching. And it's not recognizing my controller. Okay, never mind. Love that for me, dude. I don't know what got into that. Chara. I think Chara's cool. He's a frog. A forge. He is chill. He teaches you about wounds, about offsets, about power clashes. Very good starter, yeah. Like literally the best starter I could think of. I can't even remember the Rise starters. Like compared to Jagras, I would love Chotacabra. The baggy pants as well, yeah, yeah. Really good fashion. Like streetwear fashion, which is not common. Yeah. So S plus fashion, S plus starter. Honestly, it goes high B tier. Better than if maybe in master rank they give us like a alpha Chatacabra. Yeah, I wouldn't mind putting it in A tier. It's a really good starter. Next up, Congo. I hate Congo. I think it's stupid. I just cannot. I don't like a bag of tricks. I really don't. It's just kind of like whatever. It falls over and dies, and if it doesn't, it's just kind of a nuisance. It never kills you. All it does is like it feels like it feels like something people thought was funny 20 years ago, which is kind of like when this monster probably came out. So at me having no nostalgia for like Gen 2 or Gen 4, I don't get it. Yeah, it's just the fart monkey, so kind of goes into honestly poop tier. I hate Congo Lala. Who else? Gravios, I guess, real quickly. Ah, Gravios and Basarios are really boring. Their mechanic is not deep. And people go like, "Oh, but you have to prepare for like, dude, it's just slotting Mind's Eye. You can pretend like that's a mechanic, but like it's just slotting Mind's Eye. It's not really interesting. Another thing good for it is the block thing, where you block the beam. Oh, yeah, that is cool. I wish it did more, yeah, because it's just like a. When did Gravios come out? Like Gen 2? He just kind of he just rolls over you or charges at you, which is one of my big plights for or my big complaints about a lot of monsters in these games. Their entire moveset is distilled to like shoots a fireball at you or like runs you over. Which is when the game was like really stubborn about how you played it. You had to like position better, which people might like that better than modern Monster Hunters. But I feel like this is a bad example of that working, I guess. Gen 3, okay. Let's put him in like D tier. I don't care for him. Guardian Dosha. Uh I'll be honest, I hate. Now that I think about it, also, I think Ajara becomes S tier. Not a pack monster. Same as any dog. I think he's like a tier lower for me because I hate Guardians. So the main gimmick about Guardians is they heal the wounds faster. Okay. There's also a hidden gimmick in which they don't enrage nearly at all. So one of our main sources of affinity, which is Agitator, goes right out the window. They're not particularly tougher, they just take longer to kill because you don't have Agitator on for most of the fight. The runaway to heal thing is dumb. Yeah, that's every monster though, and this game has terrible issues with like monsters running away from you. Like this game feels very much like Rise when I first played it, where like you can feel the monster queuing up. Like, oh shit, I need to move area, and they just like waddle away. One moment they're enraged, they want to try to kill you, and the next moment they're like waddling away to their next area. Oh, and that's the other thing about Guardians that I fucking despise is that you can't dung pot them. So if you are unfortunate enough to get a quest in Wyveria, you're gonna get monsters butting their heads in, and you can't do anything about it. It's just so dumb. They're not even interesting. They don't have like interesting turf wars or anything. They're just like there, and you can see them crossing the entire map, just like in Rise, to come beef with the monster you're fighting. But in this game, you don't even have the excuse of oh, it's for the wire bug mechanic. Like in this game, it's just a waste of time. It feels like. So, second thought, I think I'm gonna put them down here. I'm really not fond of them. Well, this one in particular, I think we can put like here, maybe. These ones are special though. I really like Odo. And Fulgur Anjanath is way better than normal Anjanath. On the flip side, they're guardians. And they're stuck guardians. There's no way to get them no guardian. Can I get an Anjanath hold to the guardian? The only thing I like of the guardians are the weapons. Yeah, I agree. Those are really nice. The armor sets too, as well. Obviously, Anjanath and Odo both have unique armor, unique armor sets. Essentially, I think the Anjanath one is different to the one we had in World. Don't quote me. I vaguely remember Anjanath being more biker themed than like whatever we got here. It might be an Vulgar thing. It's stupid that they're guardians. Yeah. Overall, because they're such good monsters, I would put them here. Otherwise, they would go in the shitter, honestly. Like, I like them as monsters, but they're guardian, so. Yeah. Fucking Guardian Wrath, dude. What do we do about Guardian Wrath? He's just a shit really annoying. Like, you flash bottom. Okay, so I think people were rightfully annoyed at Azure Rathalos in Worlds because the motherfucker never stopped flying. I think Capcom got the wrong idea with a lot of flyers in where they just grounded them, despite clearly having functional wings, because they thought, hey, people don't like flying enemies. Let's design them to stay on the ground. That wasn't the problem. The problem is that we have no anti-airs. And I think that's just a problem again in Wilds. Like all flyers in Rise Sunbreak, you don't see people complaining or bitching about them whatsoever, because most weapons have some kind of anti-air with the wire bug moves. So it's very flexible that way. But in Wilds, what are you gonna do with the Rathlos? Just like slap its talons? It's really annoying. I guess just flash bottom and go next. Gypseros, joke enemy. It's okay. I'm not fond of him. It's like whatever, I guess. Which was at Susu. Like, it's okay, I guess. It's just a very old monster design. I don't see the because he was a Flash. That's all he does. Yeah, that's all he does. The playdead is also not impactful. It's okay not being impactful, I guess, because the alternative is the playdead one shots you, in which case it's really not funny anymore. It's immune to shock traps, so it takes longer to trap, I guess. I don't know. Honestly, both of them are F tier. Like I don't get what the point of these. They're just filler. I don't see anyone willfully fighting these things except for maybe Congo Lala fashion. Because Gypsero's fashion is like non-existent. Dog, he doesn't even have an armor set, I don't think. Maybe he does. It's not being listed in Game 8. Anyway, let's go next. Use the skirt for a while for the battle maid. On the other flip side, I think Lala is pretty good. I like Lala. I like how creepy she can be. I like the paralysis buds. I like her whole design. Her armor set is also very nice looking. She absolutely stomps any monster she has beef with, so that's also very funny. She's like the best layup monster. Like you're just fighting an AT monster or whatever, and a Lala comes by and paralyzes it for you, no matter what the resistance is. Yeah, her weapons look great as well. She's just like very solid mid tier, like mid game monster essentially. Hopefully we get like some kind of update to her moves because she does have interesting moves the way she doesn't telegraph them, but she's also a very simple monster though. Technically early game, yeah, I agree. Nursilla, it's okay, I guess. The bad thing about Nursilla is anything to do with Gypseros. Basically, just I do like the idea of like, oh, this phase is weak to fire. Oh, this phase is weak to thunder. Right? You can swap weapons or whatever. In practicality, yeah, the webbing is interesting. She's the first one you fight at the forest. Yeah. The charge is okay. Yeah, the poison is okay. The sleep is okay. She's not like she has unique weak points, I guess. The armor, yeah, the armor absolutely doesn't make sense to me. It's also not. I think there was at one point maybe one Nursilla weapon somewhere that was like relevant, but otherwise also just kind of like a mid weapon. Oh, I will say with the Rathlos, Scorcher is really strong. It's like the best armor set bonus in the game, so there is a reason to farm Rathloses, I guess, so it moves up a tier. I guess Doshagamas as well, but like you usually just use regular Doshagama pieces, you don't use Guardian Doshagama. It's like bright colors. It's also like weirdly synthetic looking, which makes sense, right? She's literally a skinwalker. So I guess they're that like she's okay. I'd never willingly fight a Nursilla, but you know it's okay. I think like top is C tier maybe. Kamen Rider, yeah. What are the other starters? Kema? I like Kema. He doesn't like he falls over. He's like the second monster you fight in the entire game. Spicy chicken. He like spins around or pecks at you, and that's all he does. He falls over and dies. Um, best monster intro. Yeah, it's a very good animation. But primarily, Kema has good fashion. I think the armor pieces you used to use when starting out, like at low rank, and the weapons specifically. The weapons were so dominant for quite a while. Various chemistry's weapons were so good and good looking. So I think we have to respect that about Kema. Some weapons didn't lose their Kema like tech tree options until the Gogmazia's update, technically speaking, or like Zoshia. So you still hate the longsword? Yeah, it's just a metal pipe. That's pretty funny. I don't know why they gave it a longsword and not like a bowgun or something, because it's like musketeer, but whatever. What do I know? Normal Wrath. Normal Wrath. It's a nail file, yeah. It's a nail file in a pipe. I don't mind Normal Wrath, actually. You also have to grind it for Scorcher pieces sometimes. I think Normal Wrath is... Let's do this, actually. Better than Guardian. Yeah, like a tier higher than Guardian, but... Me win this song. Ah! I don't know, he's okay. I feel like he's too easy to knock out of the air. But if he wasn't too easy to knock out of the air, I think it'd be a bigger issue. I just feel like we need anti-air options, man. It's not really... How do you justify the dual blades fucking wound attack in terms of like realism, whatever you want to call it, and then not justify us just like grappling onto the monster for an anti-air or something like that? Like, I think weapons need more anti-air options. I think offsets are probably okay as anti-air options, but just like longsword, for example, has 0 vertical moves except helm splitter. Like, we probably need some, but it's whatever. Doesn't matter. No question mark. It does. What's the other option for anti-airing? You have to look up with focus mode and shit. It doesn't feel. It's not a very vertical weapon. Forward right trigger. Okay, one right trigger. Yeah, normal Y. You can't just like repeat normal Y. Right? But basically in your combos, you're not vertically focused. Well, but the thing is, no weapon is. That's the problem. I think Rathian is great. I think she's too weak in this game, actually. But like, I'm excited for Golden Rathian. Like Rathian right now makes me excited for Rathian variants in G rank. But I think she kind of falls over. But that's a Wilds problem. That's not a. It didn't add pink. Yeah, they. She technically does have a pink Rathian move though, right? I can't remember which one. But yeah, we're just gonna skip all of these because they don't matter. They're the same as regular versions. Okay, Pompo. I gotta be honest. I don't care for Pompo. Pompo is like such a wasted potential. Just such a nothing burger. We saw the reveal for Pompo. We are all hype, and then it just ended up being an absolute nothing. He doesn't hit you half the time. He's like fucking blind as hell. His sacks pose no gameplay purpose whatsoever. I guess they stopped him doing poison. Good in theory. Yeah, like the ground things are cool, but they either never hate you or you don't really have a good telegraph for when they're gonna come out. It's just a weird timing thing I've noticed for like counter weapons. That's why they made a quest where it one shots you. Yeah, like they know how bad Pompo is. Thing is, I don't know if there's a way to fix it. Also, its weapons are dog shit. Poison is dog shit in this game. They also look dog shit. So this it's really unfortunate. It's like it's an assassination. It's a character assassination. Least hunted monster for a good reason. Like it just doesn't do anything. It doesn't give you anything. It's just tragic. It's tragic. I only like the mask. Yeah, right. So they could have leaned a lot more heavily, I think, into the whole like plague doctor mask thing, but then they just went the gimp route instead. The whole armor set. Let me see if this thing has Rompo. Too many requests. This is my first one in like 2 hours. What are you talking about? Dog. It looks like a gimp suit, man. It looks hella badge. Sorry. You've got the inflatable, like, little life vest going. I've got the weird. Ugly monster, ugly set, ugly weapons, ugly stats, ugly status effect, ugly. Ew. Honestly, kind of doo-doo caca. It's not his fault though, so like I'll put him at like a high doo-doo caca tier, I suppose. It's not his fault. I think he just got cucked by Capcom. Steven. Steven. I think Steven is B tier. Yeah, I like Steven. He can be annoying on some, really annoying on some weapons. Like the double swipe can be really obnoxious to dodge. Not to mention that he one shots you. I think he's a very good fight. Yeah, he's alright. Also, like in terms of, it doesn't matter for countering weapons, but it really matters for hyper armor weapons where there's a monster that specifically inflicts a status effect that makes the fight way worse. If you try to fight Steve with like Great Sword or Switch Axe, you want to kill him. You want to kill him. He's the source of all of your problem. He is so annoying with his bleed and his high damage and his not, dude. Ew. But on every other weapon, I think he's fine. So I guess bottom A or top B is where I would put him. It's more so like it's a problem with the armor restrictions, I guess, in the game. More so than the monster. He's a cool fight. You just can't, you can't counter the bleed, if that makes sense. His armor is hard to fashion. Yeah, it is. I do have a fashion set for it, but it looks nice, I think. I do like the whole aesthetic. So yeah, we'll put it like the bottom A. I'm fine with that. Tuna. Forcing you to bring jerky. I don't mind that. It's more so like, well, Greatsword doesn't have a bad time with just like sheathing and eating a jerky, but I think we wait. Okay, we wait. It's more so like he does it so often and so consistently. It's like a frequency issue. It's not just like, because if you play Switch Axe, if you fight a 9-star tempered Steve on Switch Axe, you're probably gonna run out of jerky if you're even bothering to do so. Because you're probably just letting your Palico heal you. Because he attacks for like 200 times a second, and each one inflicts bleed. And if you miss time a dodge to go and get your jerky on, he one-shots you. He's just overtuned. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. For that reason, I think he's just, I don't think there should be a monster that just like shits on your weapon, essentially. It doesn't matter which weapon it is. But I'm not I just play Switch Axe casually. But it feels terrible to fight this guy with Switch Axe and like Greatsword. It's like the game saying fuck you. Essentially. So it is what it is. There's some examples like that for blocking weapons. They had a little bit of a lark doing that, but that's for later. We gotta put these ones here. Juwu. I really like Juwu. I haven't fought him in a while. He's also, well, you can't really fight him right now because he just falls over. He's one of the few monsters that didn't get a 9-star event quest, which is also disappointing. He looks rad as hell. Kind of like this Central Asian, Turkic, Mongolian vibe going on with like the throat. I don't know, like what voice? I don't know what to call it. Like the devs forgot he existed. Yeah, the lore as well. He just like, he shadow dropped. We didn't know who's going to be in the game. New squid. He's just feeding on guardians left and right. Motherfucker is alpha as fuck. He also hits hard. I don't think I've ever seen a Zhu Wu in Wyveria lose a fight because he just pulls up the god particle with a tentacle spear, goes fla. 800 damage, knocks over the other guy. He doesn't win he doesn't lose a single fight. He's crazy. Also, the fights in his den are pretty cool. The way he just like goes into the roof and then comes back and like jumps at you with his maw. It's a great design. Love it. I think great mechanically. Just devs forgot about him, I guess. But he could definitely be. He's kind of unironically he's the apex of Wyveria. Does he have weapons? Yeah, yeah. The weapons are also baller as fuck with like the gold tinge on him. Really good. I think the water hammer was viable until the Gogmazios update. So also was like relevant in the meta. So Zhuwu has carried his weight. You mean the axe? Clueless? Yeah, yeah. Exactly. Yeah, really good. Love this guy. Yan Kutku. I wish we had a Yan Garuga instead. How about that? It's like okay. I like it as a joke monster. Yeah, but I'm on the same boat. I just say fuck this guy. Kind of valid. He just kind of sucks. I really like the fashion. I like the greatsword as well. It's just a massive machete, but like Chinese inspired. I don't think he's D. Yeah, I would rather fight a Kutku over a Guardian Rathlos. In fact, I think we have to reshuffle these ever so slightly. There you go. Honestly, Blanco's okay. Still like that. Yeah, he's alright, I guess. I would have preferred a Garuga. I think Garuga has better fashion as well, at least in World, so it's alright. It's alright. Then we have the update monsters, the two of them. Mizu. I like Mizu. I still much prefer Rise Sunbreak Mizu. It's better than Steve. He has cool attacks, but he's inconsistent. Sometimes the bubbles don't have a hitbox. Sometimes they do. Sometimes it's placed weirdly. The belly flop is like the only thing that can kill you. He also okay. I have a problem with actually. I do have a problem with Mizu. Is that in this version he just refuses to hit you? Sometimes he just like slides around for a solid 30 seconds, not doing anything. Like you gotta wonder why the fuck you're fighting this monster. You're just trying to run at him, and he's just sliding around, throwing bubbles up in the air. It's all monkey business for him. It's all horseplay. When you're trying to kill him for the armor. The weapons are cute. They were never viable. Don't believe anyone that says otherwise. The armor set looks okay. They make the egghead even more extreme. I don't know why. It looked normal in Rise Sunbreak. But they just made it like bling bling blong. What? It's alright, I guess. Higher than Steve. The theme, yeah, the theme's alright. I still like Rise's version of the theme better. That's the thing with me, Joe. It's just it reminds me of what Rise did better, so I'm not too fond of it. It doesn't get A tier from me. Let's do that. And then laggy. Uh It kind of ruined the longsword from Rise to Wilds. Yeah. Like he dies because of the water gimmick. That's the thing, right? Like the monster itself is really fun. Asterisk. The monster itself after the chip damage changes is good. There were a couple, maybe like 3-4 months during which this guy could one shot you from 100 HP to 0 just from chip if you power guarded it. And this is where it's the same thing with Steve with hyper armor weapons. Laggy was for blocking weapons. This guy absolutely shit on Lance and Gun Lance for no particular. It felt like the game was saying "fuck you, go fuck yourself, pick a different weapon," which is not really fun. Really. AT with Duna also did that for a while. We'll talk about that later, but it was just not fun fighting this guy when he could just chip you out so easily. And everything he did was like 25% of your HP through block. It's just a little bit excessive. But I think he's fine now. I like him quite a lot now, actually. Especially in the arena, where obviously he doesn't have anywhere to go. But the underwater section does pull him down quite a bit. I think I like Mizu over him. It would be like here, maybe. I think that's fair, considering the whole history that he's had. He's not a bad monster. He's just kind of had a troubled start. I'm fine with that, I think. Alright, let's see these ones. I think we're into the apexes now, right? This first one is Ray Dow. I think Ray Dow is S tier. I think there's nothing that I don't like about Ray Dow except like maybe 1 or 2 weird hitboxes. Besides that, weapons have been fire. His set was meta for a bit. His weapons look great. His armor set looks great. It's like this kind of like daimyo inspired, but also has these like crystals on it. I don't think vulgar crystals. I don't even know what they're called, but it looks great. Yeah. Overall, you can joust him with lance. You can counter those with longsword. It doesn't move from one spot. Oh yeah, the drag on the ground is just it's a terrain problem more so than a radar problem. But I get what you mean. Yeah, on slopes and like near walls, he'll just like stand still while having an active hitbox. It's not really good. But that's what I mean by weird hitboxes. That I don't think that's like a specifically radar problem. Also, monsters kind of break around the corner. It's all right. I really like him. Tuna. This ass tier list. Yeah, nice try, Amadeo. He's fat. This guy couldn't be more fat even if he tried. He's so unbelievably fat. Ray's top 1. I agree. Tuna, 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 tuna. Tuna is your opinion. It's the fat gif, or it's the fat thing. Yep. He is definitely fat. I'll say Tuna's like B tier, dog, I guess. It doesn't add anything. Yeah, the gimmick is weak. The armor looks okay. It's never been used for anything remotely interesting. Like peak performance is due to Kaka, except for Gunlance for a brief period of time. He's just a big fish. And now as a lancer, this guy's free as fuck. But fighting him with any other weapon, especially the ones that don't have like gimmick dodges, kind of miserable actually. He's kind of like Steve in a way, where like he just punishes you for having the wrong weapon out sometimes. I think I would rather fight Steve over like regular tuna. He's just not really interesting. He's fat and that's it. He literally like falls on you. That's all he does. He has negative aura, whereas Ray Dow has like all the aura. You know what tuna is actually? I'll look it up. Oh, why is it a Reddit? Okay, dude. Just give me the picture. Put the picture in the bag, though, bro. I'm not looking at Reddit. I can't find it. I can't find a non-Reddit picture. Why? Oh, there you go. Found it. This is what tuna is to me. Who invited my man, blood? Bro thinks he's on the Apex team. Like, how the fuck are we comparing the likes of New Udra, Ray Dow, and Arc Build, and Gore Magala to this fucking fish clown? Ain't no way. He cannot be any higher than this. Simply put, he does not deserve the rank of Apex Predator. I don't even know what he's supposed to eat. I think he loses every single turf war that he has. Except maybe against Rathlos or something. He kind of flops on him. Just questions all around. I don't know what this guy's about. Now, personally speaking, I have to put New Udra as top dog in the entire game. He's my boy. This is my tier list. I get to choose who's top one. Has to be Uthdun or New Udra. I confuse him quite a bit. He's just great. He has a great theme. His weapons are kind of mediocre, but they look rad as hell. His armor looks rad as hell. Resentment has been used quite a bit on a few weapons on meta sets. He has a varied move set. He has some funky hitboxes, but besides that, he's great, I think. I don't know. Can anyone think of any downside for New Udra? Because I can't. Especially with the theme of his. It's just too good. We'll do it like this, actually. Next, we have Jin. I think Jin's great. The thing is that one attack where he doesn't block or knock you, so you just tank a lot of damage. Oh, yeah. That one is crazy, but I mean, that's just like a knowledge check. He hits the hardest of any Apex, whether AT or not. So that's also worth mentioning, I guess. He has the most, well, it's just empirical. I don't think there's stats to back it up, but this guy has the most potential one-shot you out of any monster in the game, I'm pretty sure, except obviously Novas, like Gogs or Gens. This guy doesn't need a Nova. He has so much aura, he doesn't need an aura. Or he doesn't need a supernova, he just fucks you up. He one-shots you. No matter what armor you have on, he one-shots you. with the flamer thing. Yeah, we'll talk about the AT version later. I think I like Jin a lot. I don't think he's like top tier, or maybe he is. I like Jin. Its armor hasn't really been good. It was kind of like okay. Yeah, he's a good like raid gimmick fight. I think he's my favorite out of all the raid bosses, monsters type beat. Siege monsters, some people call them. It's okay. The Nova is pretty, yeah. And pretty telegraphed as well. Then Gore. I'll be honest, I have my love-hate relationship with Gore, but I think he's like top tier. Does he have weapons? Yeah, they're kind of mediocre. He has like a hunting horn. I think a gun lance maybe. They look cool, but Gore has the specific Gore has the particular privilege in being the only monster up until the like 80s that could kill you. Before that, no monster in this baby ass tourist ass game killed you. They were all fucking chump change, dude. We were just running dailies on them. And Gore, since the start, pulled up and said, "What's up?" Peak Apex behavior, man. He's not even an Apex. He's great. He's a dickhead. I like him. I like the like fireball variations. I mean, he also makes me excited for Chaotic Gore and also Shagaru. List is trash. Yeah, someone carded to Gore. You can tell. SMH. Top 2 for now. I like him quite a bit. He's great. The only downside, I guess, is Frenzy is a really boring set bonus and really boring in how good it is. It's kind of very boring. Did I say boring? Yeah, it's very boring. Just kind of makes the meta absolutely fucking stale. Laggy saved us from Gore meta for a bit, and then he went away with the Gogmazios update, so now we're back to Gore. If your set doesn't run a Gore set bonus, you are trolling, essentially, is what we're at now, and that's just kind of boring. Yeah, it's just Resident Sleeper Gore. In Rise Sunbreak, Gore set bonus used to take life away from you until you cleansed it, which was cool. In this game, it just gives it to you for free, which is absurd. Gore set bonus used to give you red bar, and it decreased over time, essentially, until you healed it. So, yeah, well, it is what it is. So, I think Safi is the best version of those types of set bonuses. I don't remember Safi's set bonus. But I think Rise Sunbreak had the best set bonuses like that. There was also one called Berserker, where your entire HP bar went red. And that just procced a bunch of other skills and whatnot. Yeah, Zoe's great. I used to not like him too much. He's still very wonky sometimes. I don't like the unblockable that he has, particularly for Lance. But besides that, I really like it. We're using the pod has an effect. Yeah, that too. Also, I do respect Zoe having a rock hide behind the rock gimmick, except it's backwards. So many people, the vast majority of people got fucked by that. It's pretty funny. So I respect that. I also respect Zoe as the Elder Dragon of the game. For Monster Hunter speedrunning has had a long history of cheaters, and Elder Dragons, particularly Fatalis, has had the privilege of exposing lots of cheaters because they have mechanics in their monster in the boss fights where there's just a number or a sequence or something that just exposes cheaters. It's just like a tradition at this point. And Zoshia has that because the rocks that fall on him do a specific percentage damage. So you can tell if someone has below legal HP, Zoshia like cheats on and stuff. So it's pretty funny. Zoe has exposed cheaters, so I really like him as well for that. Best character scene, yeah, as well. It's a nice final boss essentially for the high rank or no low rank, right? I think it's low rank. Yeah, pretty cool. High rank? Was it high rank? I thought. Oh yeah, Guardian Arkveld is low rank. Zoe is high rank, I think. Or vice versa. I don't fucking remember. It's been months, years. Arc. Gore is high rank. Oh yeah, Gore is high rank. Arc. I like Arc. He's okay. We fought him for so long. I think we've normal Arc is S tier. Really? Yeah, I think so. I think I agree. I feel like we fought him so much that we kind of take him for granted. He has a lot of variants, like different moves and stuff. You have to think a little bit. We fought him just. When did the beta come out for this game? 2024? Fought him a lot because it's just yeah, exactly. I think we've been fighting this guy for 2 years straight. So obviously he doesn't put a fight. He doesn't put up a fight anymore, but he's fun. I think for every weapon he's fun. Except maybe weapons where you don't have a dedicated like evade gimmick. Some of his hitboxes are weird to dodge. They're like you have to preemptively run a certain direction to then dodge. It's good to just block. Well, yeah, blocking weapons love arc. Dodging weapons also. Well, dodging weapons have problems with the chain blades. They can hit twice. So say the chain drag while he's flying over you, that can hit you twice on bow, on like longsword, like we talked about last stream. He can just like chip you out in that sense, which is weird. I don't think that's intended, but it is what it is. Overall, he's great. That's an AT move only. No, he flies over you normal arc. There's people complaining about it from the beta. How Bo got chipped. Bo used to take like half of it, like in the beta build. On certain moves, Bo lost like 25-50% of their HP because they dodged an attack, which is weird. And they haven't fixed it since, so I don't know. I remember that move. Yeah. Gark. I don't remember anything about Gark, man. You can't even fight him again anymore, so I think that just makes him bottom, literally bottom dog shit. The fashion is cool, though. I don't like a monster you can't refight. Gark is just a story fight? Yeah. We can put him here, I guess. For that point of the story, it's pretty good, okay? I guess. Then these two. The fucking siege fights. This is Omega, and I guess Savage Omega is different. So we're gonna put Savage Omega separately. Omega is whatever. I think it's a good fight. It's kind of free. I think I would rather fight Omega over Steve, maybe. Savage Omega, on the other hand, is an absolute bitch. The it has hands, I guess. The hands are not that interesting. Just hits like a truck. The ice thing that it has, if you get immobilized by it, he queues up a charge move and it's gonna one-shot you. The Mega Beam is unblockable. Actually, all the beams are unblockable, so you lose DPS if you have a blocking weapon. So that's an interesting tax. He's also extremely high up, actually. These two have the same problem with that, is that they're both very tall, lanky things. So you can't hit them very well in their weak spots. I guess Savage. I do like the Nursilla section a bit, I guess. I think normal Omega is better. I agree. I think Savage is a good challenge, but it's not fun per se. And I don't think anyone is using Savage pieces in their armor sets. I think Great Sword, right? Great Sword uses the Bale armor or the Bale set bonus for Dark Arts or whatever. But that's about it. So they are relevant. You still have to grind them. But I'm not particularly fond of it. I'm pretty sure I never use this set. Yeah, it's just kind of like a gimmicky set. GOG. I would legitimately fight any other monster in this game over GOG. I think GOG is everything that's wrong with Monster Hunter. GOG is the epitome of why this series sucks. Not kidding. But he's everything that I dislike about Monster Hunter. He's a grind fest, RNG, horrible odds, worse than a gacha game, to get marginally more optimized weapons. And it just preys into people's FOMO. The only thing that would make GOG worse is if he was a timed event like Safi was. Even if it was recurring or whatever, that is dog shit. Literally just preying on people's FOMO, where it's really not that impactful at the end of the day to have like a fully optimized GOG weapon, unless you're speedrunning. But the fact that you can fucks with people. And I think that's just like predatory. Then in terms of mechanics, I think the fight is dog shit. It's like phase 1 is a fight, and then phase 2 and phase 3 are gimmicks. So you just end up with a 25-minute gimmick. The supernova sucks. It's really unintuitive how much damage you need to deal, and it's also not dragon damage. He's just weak to dragon. But you can deal any kind of damage. And if you deal enough of it, like you pass the DPS check. So worse than Alatreon? Maybe. I don't know, Alatreon kind of sucked too. Fabius is, yeah, as well with like support hunters. Fabius sometimes just pathing wrong. Fucking dickhead. Yeah, just overall, I don't feel it. I really despise this guy, especially as a Lancer. This guy is the one that made me submit a feedback ticket to Capcom, unironically, about Lance. Because we rely so much on the 15% raw that we get from offensive guard. And when we need to deal DPS, he's not attacking, so we don't have offensive guard. The only thing I like is the weapon looks. Oh yeah, the weapons are fire. But they come from a different game, so I can barely say that's like a GOG thing. You also have to craft them, so you've got fashion locked behind RNG, I guess. It's not difficult to craft them though, but still. There's also 5 different variants for each weapon type for some reason, based on the element that you crafted. So again, FOMO, if you want to have your specific fashion, you have to craft the specific element type GOG Mazia's weapon. Dude, this guy's just L's all around. I hate him. He sucks balls. Ray gotta be my boy. Honestly, Ray is like, it's not FOMO since the event is permanent. No, the RNG is what makes it FOMO. People fear out on being unoptimized. So they grind and grind and grind and grind, even though it's marginally different. You could tell them, hey, by my calculations, it's like a 0.5% increase to your DPS. And they go like, well, I gotta grind it. I just think that sucks. That's how gamblers are born, essentially. It just sucks. I don't know. If there was a way to like pin one of the rolls, say you got a GOG Master's weapon with like Lord Soul, you could pin that and then re-roll the other one, it'd be totally fine. Because you could actually like slowly build your weapon. But no, you have to re-roll all 5 of the modifiers plus the set bonus plus the group bonus. And all of those have to be perfectly in sync for the fully optimized GOG weapon. Just cringe. Just cringe. But yeah, AT Ray Dow, they kind of cooked. Yeah, I knew the mechanic before it even came out because it was pretty obvious. But the mechanic makes it interesting, and the fact that there's still a way to counter it, even for Lance or like Gun Lance. No, I don't know if Gun Lance can counter it. Yeah, the exploding thing makes sense, and also it makes the fight cooler because you have to like work around that. And not anymore because he kind of dies because he's not a 9-star tempered monster, or like a 10-star. Sorry, but back in the day when he came out, you could break both of his wings, and they stopped it. Thought they added a 10. I don't think so. But I might be wrong. I haven't been around for a while. The last I checked, he was a 9-star. But yeah, he's cool. I like him quite a lot. And his gimmick goes away if you break the crystals on both of his wing arms. So if they're really giving you a hassle, you can also do that. Something that also happens naturally as you damage him. Wing plus tail. All right, the tail. The only thing I'll say about AT Ray is I'm pretty sure he's the reason why we got standardized wound locations for the other ATs. I think Capcom realized very quickly the problems that randomized wound locations were going to bank, I guess. Lots of people were complaining about it. And it made a lot of the quests very RNG. So I think for the time attacks, they just decided, hey, let's make the wound locations permanent. But as last I remember, AT Ray still has randomized wound locations, so you can get fucked over. AT Tuna. Somehow worse than regular Tuna. I think now he's okay. You think so? Yeah. the wave having a hitbox now sucks. The barrel roll has a weird hitbox where it can hit twice. The charge can hit up to 3 times. And if you're against the wall somehow, and he decides to charge at you, he just runs into the wall with an active hitbox until he hits you. Or it runs out. I don't particularly like that kind of like fridge design. He's just a walking fridge. Also, just checked all the ATs have a 10-star quest. Oh, that's great. Good stuff. Yeah, tuna. I don't like tuna. You need aquatic mobility, and on top of that, you need to get out of the way of the wave. So, in practical terms, all weapons that can get out of the wave, which means they don't need aquatic mobility, except, you guessed it, lance and gun lance, always being singled out. They have to slot in aquatic mobility specifically because they can't get out of the way of the wave, and they have to block it. And for some reason, it does heavy knockback as well, which is crazy. And before the chip changes, this guy would also hit you for like 40% of your HP through chip, through power guard. So I don't really like this guy too much. Now, because Scorcher plus Gormagala has a 2-piece Jin Dahad, he folds over. He's like the easiest AT monster for Lance. Has the fastest time, I'm pretty sure, because you have a power clash as well. And he has standardized win locations. But that's not really fun. So he stays there. New Udra. Like this, maybe? F tier. I respect it. There's only one monster I think I respected this entire game, and it's 18 Udra. Specifically because Lance has to charge counter the fuck ass bomb. And that is really stressful to do consistently throughout an entire hunt. But I think for most other weapons, he's way better than normal. It's like a very specific timing. If you do it too late or too late, you get hit. Too early, you get hit because your iframes run out. So it's a very particular timing. Otherwise, you have to slot in guard up 3, which loses you DPS. So no bueno. I think I like him more than regular Raid now, though. Maybe. I don't know. I think just because they're ATs, they go higher than their regular counterparts, both of them. Yeah. The theme is still fire. So, big dub there. That's about it. The fire thing is kind of annoying. I like the environmental. At least everyone has to fit it. The AT theme is different. Yeah, but it's the same. It's the same vibe, essentially. The fire floor thing, yeah. Or like the proximity thing. The proximity dot is also like some people are not gonna like it. I don't mind it too much, primarily because it's just Uthduna but better. Like everyone has to slot adaptability 2 or fire res 3. Like there's no weapon that is immune to the fire dot, which makes it fair. The fact that the waves only affected the heavy blocking weapons was cringe. So he just does the same thing Uthduna does, but better as a mechanic. So that's why I don't mind it too much. Or you can just live off cool drinks, I think, right? I don't remember. AT Jin. He's just like Jin. He's just like Jin, but more. So I like it. Cool drink doesn't stop it. Oh yeah. Okay, got it. Yeah, I like AT Jin. AT Jin reminds me of like Unk Still Got It type beat. You know what I mean? He came out after Savage Omega and Gog Mazios. It felt very funny going back to like a more enjoyable siege fight. So I like him quite a lot. He's he's basically identical to normal Jin. He just has a few AoE attacks and like a new frost breaths. But yeah, cool. AT arc. Uh I got beef with this guy. He's kind of weird. He's his guardian form has some annoying things. He hits very hard. But I don't does he have checkmates? I don't know. I feel like the lower HP you are, the more bullshit he throws at you, like he knows that you're low HP. What is this fucking fuck ass song, dude? That wasn't chill at all. She was like singing down my ear. I'll put him new theme later in a bit. I'm gonna go stretch my legs and we'll play some video games or something. I like regular actually more than him. ATR, yeah, he does have the best theme. I think I like regular Arc more. I think the Guardian. Oh, here's a really annoying thing, right? So the Guardian thing is that he just dive bombs you, right? I found out if you try to get away from him, he tries to grapple to you and then does it again. So it's very specific. Like that just tells me Capcom deliberately wants you to get dive bombed. They don't want you to like outsmart it or anything, which is a little bit heavy-handed, in my opinion. Go back to normal after AT is like fighting a slug. That is true. I think he's okay. It's just arc, but like he's still a good fight. It's just things that I don't particularly agree with or like too much. Can also do this really quickly. I feel like A rank is a little bit too lonely. Should we do this? Any changes? Try to normalize the tier list a little bit. I think I would actually fight a Gravios over Savage Omega again. That looks good. I think Fat AT before Steve. Really? Like that? I guess so. Oh, before Steve. Not after. That's before Steve. That's to the left. You meant below Steve. We read from left to right here. I thought left is better. Yeah, left is better. But it's from top to bottom. So you go left to right is top to bottom. Meh. I don't know why these are included because they don't change anything. I'm just assuming these are like at their toughest, which also includes tempered anyway. Good tier list, I think. Let me turn off the overlay. I think that is a totally objective tier list. Any changes from the chat room? Otherwise, I think we can call it a day there on the tier list. This doesn't have AT-ZO. AT-ZO doesn't exist, bro. I think there's a 10-star ZO, but it's not AT. This is event quest ZO. For like high rank ZO. So I'm not counting it as like the low rank mandatory quest. All right, if there aren't any changes, then we can move on. I'm gonna take a break really quickly. Close curtains. I'll be back. What's new Uja battle theme? I think that's the one. Nope. Is this the one? Is it? That's the one. All right, BRB. Poof. I'm back. Gamers, what do we play? Gamers. What do we play? Oh, I'm yawning, dude. Where is that song? Here. A G. G stands for gamers. All right, check this shit out. This is what we can game. Anything here strikes your fancy? KCD? Maybe. Could be. Hades 2? Hades might be a vibe. Or Skong. Let's what else do I have installed? Slay the Spire. Wilds. We can start Hollow Knight 112%. I still have Sekiro installed. A little Metal Slug. Could be. Street Fighter 6. Dude, ready or not? Oh my gosh, dude. You know I beat the campaign in hard mode. Hollow Knight 112 isn't a bad idea. Yeah, I would need to look at a video. I think I would do it with a guide. Just to make sure I don't miss anything. Damn bit, the new missions don't care. Yeah, because my friends didn't want to play it after the one night that we played it, so it is what it is. I don't know why. Boom, 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 boom. Could be a Metal Slug answer. You lost aura? What? How could I lose aura for what you guys did? I could also just replay the Dark Souls games. How about that? Oh, or I could just stop stream right now and like pretend I'm gonna do other stuff. But in reality, I don't have anything else to do today. How about that? Dark Souls 3 run? I do be fiending for like Sekiro or Dark Souls 3. Do you see the Bloodborne PC thing? What, that it's available or recently? I know it's available. I have played it. How about Sifu? Sifu, was it Tiger, whatever? New decomp? What the? I'll look it up. No. There's like guides for Shad PS4 on 2026, but I don't see anything that is Bloodborne Shad PS4 new major release stability. Oh, well, apparently there's an update. Well, that's gonna be cool. The other one is doing 100% achievements for 9 souls. Or fires a Rubicon again. Dude, there's so many options. I should put like a wheel. Do the wheel. Wheel of names. We have AC6 as an option. We have Souls games as a whole option. 9 Souls, 100%. Chivos. See, what was the seafood? Was it called Seafood Tiger something? Tiger Arena? Did you do those? I don't know what you're talking about. Sifu has challenge modes. Slay the Spire 2 A10 grinding, I guess. What else is there to play? Wilds. Oh, there was an interesting challenge that I thought about for Wilds, since we're still in the category. That you know how Proof of the Hero is all AT monsters back to back, but their HP is obviously reduced. I was thinking of like a full, I don't know what I would call it, but like a full Proof of a Hero, where you have to do every single AT event quest back to back to back to back without carding or like resetting. I thought that would be cool. Not particularly difficult. You could probably knock it out in like one day. But just for fun. It'd make a good video, I think. How do you do that without resetting? You run the quest, you beat AT Ray Dao, you check the time, you go beat AT Utuna, you check the time, you go beat New Uja, you check the time, rinse repeat. If you cart, you have to go back to AT Ray Dao. Or if you reset, you have to go back to AT Ray Dao. For whatever reason. Obviously, you can take breaks in between, but like you would have to record the whole ordeal. It's really nothing to do in Helldivers, so I'm gonna skip that. Because Deadlock, I could technically play. I'm not fond of grinding ranked though, so I don't think it's a good idea. Also, Street Fighter 6. Like, it's the game we can technically play, but I'm not gonna be grinding the ranked mode for it. Ba-da-da-da-ba-bum. We got a bunch of shit to do as well. Like Arkham City. Clair Obscur, Cult of the Lamb, Doom Eternal, Far Cry 5, Hades 2, Silk Song, Hotline Miami, KCD, Look Outside, AC7, Ace Combat 7. What else? There's a few miscellaneous games in there. I think that's enough. We can spin the wheel. Damn. I guess we're playing Slay the Spire, bro. Okay, after Slay the Spire, what would be next? Resident Sleeper, it's the wheel. Far Cry 5. And after that, fuck my ass, dude. KCD. I don't know if I'm gonna do 2 RPGs back to back like that, but let's just respect to the dog. That's a lot of RPGing. Let me swap categories really quickly. Ba-da-da-ba-ba-ba. Yippee. So we have all the characters to A2. I'm probably gonna play silent. Let me back out, put music on. I mean, let's just go down the list, I guess. I don't really have a preference. Hello, Meow. Long time no see. Receive greed. Gain 300 gold. We don't have a nearby shop, though, which is a problem. That is a lot of combats, dude. Gulp? That is a lot of combat. Probably something like this. fight. I think someone did the math. The highest amount of damage you take in any given run is in Act 1. I mean, we could technically do this. I think this would be better. But I would have to have a really good deck, I think. I'm not really that confident in dealing with 2 elites back to back. Plus, this might be like a hidden elite. But what do I know? What do I know? I'm noob. We start here anyway. So, I don't think the greed is worth. We don't get a shop until much later. Like at least here. I'm gonna go with coffer. Peace Strike is cool. True Grit is also cool. Peace Strike is plus 12. At 2 costs plus 18. That's a lot of value early on. I think I'll take that. So I think we can take 1 damage and then go bash. Bash deals 8. Nine plus 8, 17. I don't know if I want to take 6. I mean, this still 20 damage. Let's do this. Oh, that kills it. Feels kind of bad that I had to do all that. Peace Strike. Beautiful Peace Strike. A Raj? Boomerang is not bad. Bloodletting is also not bad. I might need bloodletting. Sword Boomerang is also not bad. I think bloodletting is the best option here. See, like, except here. Oh, I'm 1 off. I mean, I can block it down. That sucks. Do that anyway. Headbutt. Deal 5 damage twice. Gain 3 strength. Enemy gains 1 strength. It's a 2 cost, deal 10. Could be 2 cost, deal 12. Well, the damage happens before the strength, though. Which is unfortunate. Could be a 2 damage deal or 2 cost deal 14. Let's go with headbutt. Can't go wrong with a headbutt. Unfortunate timing, so we have to block for 10. Does this... That definitely kills you. Deal 20 damage. It was worth it. Feel no pain. I don't have any exhaust on me yet. A rage might go crazy. I feel like we need sources of... Well, we could also do this, but this fight scares me. Three more combats. Let's go the safe route, I guess. Nah, fuck it. Who cares, man? This is fucking A2. Who gives a shit? We draw into a bludgeon. Can I see? Oh yeah, I can see the compendium here. How much damage does bludgeon do? Oh, where art thou, bludgeon? $32. A bludgeon goes right through him when we save ourselves 4 damage. Yeah, probably not worth it. Deal 18 damage, exhaust 1 card at random. Oh yeah, this is the new one. 1 card at random. I don't know if that's a buff. I could take it just for fun. Like I said, it's just A2, who cares? Looks like buffing a Peace Strike is great. It's a great idea. Let's go through here. Watch this. If that exhausted my Peace Strike, I'd be positively insulted. Alright, so we can kill this dude. Just with that alone. What we can do is just do this. Because we really don't need the bash. I want... I'll try the Peace Strike. It's not enough. 24. I mean, if I gain strength. 24 plus 6. It's 30. I'm 2 off, so I need a strength to kill. I could also just block this down, take 1, and then deal 6. Six puts him down to 26. But I've got nothing in my deck that deals 26. So it's guaranteed on another turn. I think I just put the fries in the bag, honestly. Why would I risk it? Fiendo Fire. It's a good card. What do we have here? Thunderclap, Stampedo. I do have a lot of expensive things. Like Cinder is expensive, Beast Strike is expensive, Fiend Fire is expensive. I guess good thing we got the Bloodletting, but I don't want to lose 3 HP for each one. I think True Grit is probably the better idea here instead of Stampede. And even Armaments, maybe. I might take an Armaments. We can upgrade Armaments right here. Or upgrade True Grit. Or save our money. I mean, our wave isn't bad, right? Deal 5, block 5. Let's take Thunderclap, I guess. Give it a shot. Gain 1 block for each card in your hand. Okay. Has to be True Grit, I think. Just so we don't accidentally throw something away. Okay, so this is probably worst case scenario. I'm going to exhaust probably the strike. It's a lot of damage. I want to see what we get here. Deal 17 to all. Oh, well, Peace Strike goes crazy here. Couldn't have asked for a better pull there. Maybe Bludgeon. Bludgeon one-shots them. Deal 7 damage. 7 times 4, 28. Is that worth it? I think we want to kill this thing. I don't want to bash it. I feel like a bash is such a waste. I felt bad. So this kills Peace Strike. I think we can do everything. So first this, then take 5, then kill you, Then pull P-Strike, most likely. Then I don't have enough for standard, but that's fine. So we kill P-Strike. I think it's True Grit, a strike. P-Strike him. P-Strike is so good, man. I think it's a block angle plus sender. Alright, we lived. Fiend the fire of hell! Dog, I don't think Taut's that good. Another Shinda? Or a skip? Low key, high key, kind of a skip, I won't lie. Deal 18. That doesn't do anything. Or does it? I think we kill Cultist first. One, 2, 3, 20, 21. That is sad. Barely 21. Should have thunderclapped. Yo, I thunderclap, I kill him. Oh well. Youch. All right. So first and foremost, we do that. Then we do that. Then we do that. And honestly, I'm gonna do this and do that. That's worth the 13. And then he is in P-Strike range. Dub. Deal 9 damage, increases this card's damage by 5 this combat. It's a 1 cost 9. And then a 1 cost. Math is crazy. 14? Twin Strike is nice and it buffs my P-Strike. Uh-oh. Zeta, yeah. Alright, not bad. So now we stun him, I'm pretty sure. Is what I would say. So now we headbutt fiend bloodletting into a P-Strike. Sounds good to me. So now we can do this into... Oh. Did we kill here? $18 plus 9? I think so. Oh my gosh, my game crashed. I needed to use the strike first. I forgot it's a random one. Man, that card kind of sucks, huh? I'm not taking 24 damage over a misplay like that. Ain't no way, bruh. We're doing the exact same thing we're doing, so no worries there. This rage is not feeling bad whatsoever. Yeah. Same things as before. Okay, that time it legitimately crashed, by the way. Oh, did I break the game? Dog, just let me win. This guy's metagaming. So I think we do strike into cinder. Yeah, I don't know why I bothered. Like, I got so what's it called? Inferno. I mean, it's funny. I'm straight up just killing myself, but it's funny. Another Inferno? Nah, I'm good. Set up a strike. And I shrug it off. Yeah, sure, why not? So what's optimal here? Twin strikes into P strike. Into Ascender. What do we have here? Not that much, actually. I might just block it. It's 18 damage. That's quite a lot. I don't think the headbutt's like worth it. Fire is very funny. But I think we're going this. This. I should have taken the Austerity pill earlier. But now we can deal a lot of damage. With this Fiend Fire. I want to use Bloodletting so I don't lose it. Then use Bash maybe so I don't lose it. Or just go for the 21. It's not that much. A lot of damage. Wait, am I actually gonna die? I think it was a misplay. I'm all about misplays, baby. Lose 6, gain 2, draw 3 cards, exhaust. Offering is really good. Offering also sets up stronger Fiend Fires. It's basically 21 extra damage for Fiend Fire. Oh. I mean, it's a Coco. You can't say no to a Coco. Now, what do we have here? This looks okay. Shop slightly later. Tell you what, I'm gonna stop it there actually. I think we hit our quota for today. But I want to go eat dinner and stuff, so I'll see you around. Thanks for stopping by. All those who did, I appreciate you. And yeah, see you later. Bye.